Social media scumbag Logan Paul is scheduled to square off against WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio at the upcoming Crown Jewel Premium Live event. This match will likely see Paul leave Riyadh, Saudi Arabia with the United States Championship. This has many wrestling purists up in arms because this prestigious title has been held by such iconic legends as Stone Cold Steve Austin, Nature Boy Ric Flair, and Eddie Guerrero. However, I'm here today to say that the WWE should go one step further. I'm Senor Siete here at the 7 Wrestling News Desk, and I'm about to say something I never would have ever dreamed would come out of the mouth hole of this mask. The WWE should put the World Heavyweight Championship on Logan Paul. Whew, ugh, feels gross just saying it. Now, before I get into the 7 reasons why the WWE should take this extreme step, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the notification bell. Number 1. Seth's reign is a dud. From bell to bell, nobody can touch Seth Rollins. He is a wrestling savant. But you want to do some quick wrestling math? The Shield made their debut at the Survivor Series in 2012. That was 11 years ago. And in that 11 years, Seth has wrestled basically everyone. Let's just take a look at this current reign. He won it from AJ Styles. They faced off at 2019's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Feuded with Finn Balor. They wrestled at SummerSlam 2016 and WrestleMania 34. Feuded with Shinsuke Nakamura. They wrestled at Survivor Series 2018. Next up, Drew McIntyre. They faced off at Money in the Bank 2020. And none of this is Seth's fault, it's just the result of being on top for so long with 12 major events and 52 live TV shows a year. Time for some fresh blood. Number 2. Who should beat Seth? The WWE has painted themselves in quite a corner with how they've booked Roman Reigns' never-ending title reign. Reign in the rain. In doing so, they've managed to create a roster of baby faces that is unmatched in their recent history. People are eager for Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, even LA Knight, to take the title off of the tribal chief. The problem they're facing is the fact that the World Heavyweight title still feels like a secondary belt compared to Roman's undisputed WWE Universal Everywhere All-at-Once Championship. Which makes sense because the universe is way bigger than the world. Anyhow, no self-respecting babyface should be content to accept less by pursuing Rollins' title. It's admitting defeat. A true noble warrior wouldn't rest until they had bested the biggest challenge. That's why it's okay for Balor to do it because he turned heel. That's why it feels like a step down for McIntyre. But, McIntyre is veering sharply into tweener category as it is, which leaves us with a certain heel who gave Roman a hell of a match at last year's Crown Jewel, none other than the Maverick Logan Paul. Number 3. What about Damian? Good question. What about Damian Priest and the Money in the Bank briefcase? The fact of the matter is that Damian Priest isn't quite ready for the main event just yet. He's still missing that star-making performance, be it Bret Hart losing to Davey Boy Smith at SummerSlam, or Steve Austin passing out in the sharpshooter at WrestleMania, that moment that has the fans desperate to see a talent elevated. Damian will probably get there, but rushing him there won't do him any favors. Right now, the worst case scenario is him cashing in too soon and winning, the fans not buying him in that slot, then him spending the next 2 premium live events eking out victories over Seth Rollins that are laden with Judgment Day interference. Then he would roll into WrestleMania as a lame duck champion to lose in the middle of night 1. Let Damian simmer, or better yet, let him be the first Money in the Bank holder to do what every Money in the Bank holder should do and use it for a title match at WrestleMania. Number 4. Logan gets it. Now, let's get into why we think Logan Paul is the man to defeat Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sorry, I still can't believe I'm saying that. When Logan Paul first set foot in a WWE ring, he seemed to want to be a babyface, which is insane because, come on. Immediately after defeating Rey and Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania, his tag team partner The Miz turned against him to set up a future rematch. But look at how punchable that face is. Don't you want to just punch it? Since that time, Logan Paul has embraced his role as the captain of the football team who gets the hot girls, who thinks that everything they say is hilarious because they have an army of little sycophants behind them encouraging their every little idiotic thought. Whoa, I might have dredged up some stuff there. Let's move on. Number 5, Logan looks the part. Look, I adore Bad Bunny. But I'll also admit, I didn't know who Bad Bunny was before he showed up to perform at the Royal Rumble. I'm not so down with the kids' music these days. And we're not going to go all Johnny kayfabe on you here, but sometimes it looks bad when this guy is throwing around this guy. But Logan, he looks like a star. He's not out of place at all roughhousing with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Wow, this one was quick. Could have just been a few screenshots. Let's move on. Number 6, Logan's Q rating. If you clicked on this video, odds are you really like professional wrestling. Names like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins don't sound strange to you. Even lesser known wrestlers like Johnny Gargano and, I don't know, Ivar, they'll immediately pop a picture into your brain. But to many people in the world, the only wrestlers they can name are Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock. Now, Logan Paul has a massive online following, and his involvement in professional wrestling can help WWE tap into a younger and broader audience. His presence can draw in fans who may not typically watch wrestling, thus increasing the promotion's reach and appeal. Yeah, there are a lot of people who legitimately hate Paul, but when has it ever been a bad thing for a bad guy professional wrestler? And yes, he has some scummy scam artist moments in his past. Well, even his recent past, but you know, let the non-scummy, non-scam artist cast the first stone. Number 7, he's 1997 HBK, but better. You know, I keep forgetting how long ago 1997 is, so I'm going to dip into the history books to explain this one a little bit better. In 1997, Shawn Michaels was the most electric performer in professional wrestling. His always amazing in-ring talent was finally married with a character that dove deep into his soul to reveal what an arrogant D-bag he was in real life. And every one of his matches was can't-miss stuff. He'd work the crowd into an infuriated lather, then proceed to put on the performance of the night. To put it in words that Jim Ross would absolutely adore, the steak matched the sizzle. And as crazy as this is to admit, Logan Paul is that guy in 2023. I know what you're saying. Hold up there, Siete. You said Paul was better. Yeah, and I wasn't kidding. 1997 Shawn Michaels was a nightmare to work with. Ask Bret Hart. Whereas Michaels was a real prima donna who insisted on being in the last match, decided who he would and would not lose to, and often showed up in a state that, not such a good state. But Paul, he gets nothing but rave reviews. From every account, he's been a total professional. It's almost like someone's been coaching him on how not to act. Well, there's our list of reasons why they should put the World Heavyweight Championship on Logan Paul. Have we lost our mind? If so, let us know in the comments section. Also, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and super kick that notification bell. Until next time, I'm Senor Siete at the 7 Wrestling News Desk saying bye-bye.